Hi everyone, just going to give you a quick tutorial on how to do the weekly sign up genius. As you can see, I'm starting by going to creating a new sign up. This is where you want to put in the specific title. This is what it will first appear as to anyone who is clicking on it. As you can see here, every week I just title it the 2 days that we're doing staff testing. And the Sign Up Geniuses we only use for staff testing. We haven't been using the Sign Up Genius too often for kid testing because it's pooled. So for pool testing, the kids are just automatically enrolled in it every single week. Here I'm going to scheduling, and I usually just select health and wellness as a category. You have to fill everything out, and then you select whatever sort of design you want for the page. Let's just go with this nice fall one for now. If you do have the premium membership, you have unlimited access to everything. Next, I'm going in and I'm changing the description. This is where I always write complete your test in LabPass. People always forget and it's super time consuming, so any place I can insert a note, I write please complete your test in LabPass before signing up. As you can see here, I missed one of the drop downs. It'll prompt you can't proceed until you have everything filled out. This is where it gets tricky. This took a lot of troubleshooting, but this I have found is the most effective way to organize. So you want to set your 2 dates first, and you can set your time frames. In Watertown, we test before the kids arrive from 7 to 8:15, and then we test again 12:45 until 2. The kids usually start getting dismissed at 12:15, and they're all pretty much gone by about 12:30, so it doesn't interfere with the buses coming to get the kids or parent pickup. So this is where I'm creating my 2 time slots for the day. And now I'll go and add a second date, and I'll put in for the Friday that we're doing testing, and it's the same setup. Once you start typing, that little orange note below will pop up and it'll prompt you to add a secondary time frame. If you guys are just testing in one time frame, you only have to fill this out once, but it seems like you can do a pretty much unlimited amount of adding different time slots in. Make sure you adjust it to PM, and you always put the location in, just because people can get confused. Next, we're going to add slots, and technically we're just going to be adding slots to dates that we have already made, which is what makes it a little bit easier. This part is unfortunately time consuming, but once you've done this one time, it saves all of your past signups, and you're actually able to go in, and as long as your numbers stay the same every week, you can just say duplicate your past sign up, and it'll prompt it. You can add a new header, you can add a new title, you can make edits if you want, but it'll keep everything you've already done the same. And that has definitely been pretty helpful with timing. Unfortunately, we usually, for the past few weeks, have been increasing the amount of testing we're doing for staff each week. So I have to make a new sign up every week. So I showed you here I've made the first time slot. Let me explain how I go about doing that. You're going to add slots, type in the time frame. In the comment, I always put order your lab pass. I feel like the more times they read it, the more likely they are to actually order their test. For this week, we're doing 16 slots per 15-minute window in the morning and then 18 slots in the afternoon. Here you can see I'm selecting the days, the times on each day that I want to have the slots done. And that will make it so you only have to type out each 15-minute increment one time, and you just want to make sure that after you select how many slots you want, where it says all dates here, you're just selecting or deselecting the ones you don't want this time frame added to. Takes a little bit of trial and error, kind of a pain, but once you get the hang of it, you can end up whipping them out pretty quickly. And here you can see I've got all my 15-minute windows done for the morning, and now I'm moving on and doing it for the afternoon as well. And just make sure that this time when you're selecting your dates, you're only selecting the afternoon dates. Otherwise, you'll have a random slot that says 12:45 to 1 in a 7 a.m. date block, and that's going to throw people off. So a little bit of editing and maneuvering. Over here is you want to have it, I found it's easiest to have it sorted by date. If you sort by slot like this, it shows the dates on the side, and that's way too confusing. So if you have it set up like this, start off by initially saying you want everything to be sort by date. So this might be something good to do first, right off the bat. Sort by date, and then your slots are on the right. When people start to sign up, they'll be able to tell how many slots are left. Here you want to make sure that their name and email are required. Comment is optional. And here we found it helpful to add a question. Did you order your lab pass? They have to check off a box that says, yes, they did. And once you type this question out once, it's always going to be there when you log in. So you just select it, return to sign up. Everything's looking good. Save and continue. And now this is when you can publish your link. It'll prompt you with a link here that you can copy and paste. This is the link that I'll copy into the email that I send out to everyone weekly. And I'll just link it as a hyperlink, and I'll say, sign up here, and I'll link this link into the email. And it'll lead them directly to the signups. All right, stay tuned for more videos.